Free golden birds for War Thunder. Inspect the app in the description below.
Hello everybody and welcome back to some more War Thunder. Yes, now we're sat in a British Westland Wyvern, widely regarded as the best naval strike fighter ever devised. Probably. Hello. Our pilot's giving his joystick a ruddy good scene too, but this is the Navy after all. Crikey! Bloody hell! Nothing to see here, viewers. Why, look, it's a picturesque Norwegian fjord. Isn't it lovely? Oh, bugger it. There's no use trying to hide the fact we've twatted our aircraft into a giant tower. It's so painfully obvious, even somebody with a degree from the University of Hull could see it. But know this, it wasn't my fault. No, as you all know, I am the best pilot in the world. I've never so much as gotten a parking ticket. And I certainly wouldn't do this. Now, I smell foul play. I reckon it was a dastardly German spy. Yes, a Hun agent, trained in the elite arts of architecture and furniture removal. Yes, he shifted the entire conning tower and all its contents to the left a bit. And I'll tell you another thing, I'm almost certain I struck a rock and picked up one hell of a puncture as I floored it down the deck. No wonder I hit the bloody tower, I suffered a catastrophic blowout at 100 miles an hour. And then, just as I was taking off, a herd of deranged turkeys stormed the deck just ahead of me, killing 2 of the deck crew, and naturally I had to swerve. I mean, it was chaos. So, if you combine the German saboteur, the tyre blowout, the psychotic turkey rampage, and, well, the sun blinding me on takeoff, it was bound to happen. And so, after what was undoubtedly another perfectly acceptable takeoff, our valiant hero ventures forwards into the endless maze of complex and impregnable islands known as Norway to seek out and destroy the enemy wherever they may be. There they are. And so comes the first test for the Wyvern. Can it conduct a textbook British torpedo attack without failure? I'm sure it can. So, first things first, this is a British torpedo after all, so that means we have to reduce our speed to that of a family of elephants going uphill in a Morris Minor. You've got to kill your speed to an excruciating rate, along with your altitude, yes. You need to get really very low. Remember, these babies are used to being launched from submarines. So ideally, you want to be getting your undercarriage under the water, submerged. I want to see soggy trousers, people. Though if you fail to achieve soggy trousers now, there's always a chance you'll hit upon that point later on, if you're jumped by a 109. Now, coming in really very low and very slow is the proper way, nay, the British way, of dropping a torpedo at somebody. As you steam in toward your enemy, make sure to fire off a few signal flares to alert them to your presence. This gives them ample time to fire off a few shots back at you, which is the proper sporting way to conduct a battle. Then, once he's bowled, you get your turn and you deploy your torpedo in the water a fair distance away. It gives them time to move out the way. And then you shout something along the lines of, "Stick that in your pipe, Adolf." And then rest easy, in the knowledge that that torpedo will be shifting along at 3 or maybe even 4 feet every minute. It's very fast. That's right, none of your German flying 300-mile-an-hour rocket-propelled gyroscope-guided buzz bombs here. No, thank you. And speaking of buzz bombs, we'd best get our rockets out and give them a royal good seeing to. This is the Navy after all. Yes, there we go, yes. So, a completely successful raid. We've given the Hun a good squashing, and now it's home for tea and medals. Yeah. Now, judging by the amount of flak fire we just received, I'd say they've spotted us. But have they seen our torpedo in the water, and do they plan to take evasive action? Yes, well, I mean, surely they can't miss it. It's heading straight towards them. I mean, it can't miss them. No, especially if they don't move out the way. The question is, can they get out the way quickly enough? I mean, crikey, these old British torpedoes can shift. They really are very fast. The watchful Hun will be completely outwitted by their speed and agility once in the water. Mark my words, it'll be tea and marmalade sandwiches in Oslo by dinner time. Yes. Yes, as soon as it strikes, you understand? Yes, don't look away, you might miss it, and you wouldn't want that. Yes. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go. You stay here and watch the torpedo. I'm gonna go to get tea, okay? Okay. Welcome to Squire's tea table, and today I'm joined by my beautiful assistant, Bill.
You most certainly are.
Your hands the wrong way around.
You most certainly are.
Yes! And, well, Bill, what is this brilliant device you've brought with you today?
Well, this here is a teapot.
A teapot!
A teapot.
Right, and so today we're going to make a cup of tea using the teapot.
Oh yes.
This is indestructible. You couldn't break this if you tried. It's absolutely bulletproof. Really?
I'm impressed.
Christ.
Oh.
Yeah. It's very well made, you know?
It is.
Yeah, I'll leave that in the middle, shall I?
No, it's somewhere there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that.
British craftsmanship. It's absolutely flawless. Contact!
Any second.
Tap!
Oh. Oh no, that's a lot better. Yeah, that's good actually. Yeah.
Chocolate hobnob. Would you like to proceed with the tea pouring into the cups?
I shall take control of that.
Okay, that's a good idea. I mean, you don't want me pouring.
I do know your track record.
Oh, you know me and my tea handling skills.
While I pour,
Yes.
could I implore you to just put your finger on my tip?
You'll have to get me pretty drunk first, Bill.
No, the top of the lid, so it doesn't come off.
Oh, I see. Oh, your tip.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay, I've got you here.
Okay, right.
Are you sure this is safe? It doesn't feel
no,
safe.
This is safe.
Okay, oh, we've got contact.
Oh,
Here we go.
little
Yes, look at that.
Little
yes. Oh, that's wonderful.
There we go. And yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And now for you.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Ah.
Oh, it's an odd colour, isn't it?
Can I give you a good milking?
You don't happen to have a spoon, do you?
What's that?
A spoon for the sugar?
That better be cocaine. That's not sugar. You're not about to put sugar in our tea.
I was.
What are you, some kind of barbarian?
I
This isn't a motorway service station. You can't put sugar in our tea.
quite like sugar in my tea.
Yes, well, so do I, but that's not the point. We're British. We can't enjoy our drink, so put it away. Put it away.
I'm sorry.
God's sake.
I obviously momentarily forgot.
I despair, I really do.
I'm sorry.
Here's a spoon, give him a good stirring.
Yes, but okay.
God!
I'm sorry. Mine's quite milky.
Well, that's not my fault, is it?
Oh, I did say stop.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yes. Beautiful English tea.
Oh, cock, I've got it all in my trousers.
God, bloody horrible. God.
Herr Kapitän, ist das ein Torpedo da im Wasser?
Nein, Torpedos sind doch viel schneller als das. Das ist wahrscheinlich nur Treibholz.
Yes, that's one Bosch holiday yacht completely sunk and at the bottom of a fjord inside of 25 minutes. Yeah, not bad. Now, how does the Wyvern perform against German fighters? Well, it looks the part, and if it looks right, it probably is right. I mean, this thing, look at it. Nothing says high, top, first-rate build quality like Britain in the early 1950s, which is why only about 60% of these things crashed. Not bad. Yes, and before we have a horrific accident and plough into the sea, we'd best find someone to shoot us down. Where are the Germans is the question. I mean, there are some over here. Yes, very good. There are some down there. And, well, they're all as high as Hermann Goering's annual dry cleaning bill, so we're not getting close to them. No, but these chaps down here, yes sir, so it's all hands on deck, my hearties, and, well, now we're just babbling nautical jargon. Sounds pretty good though, yes. Now, what have we got down here? It seems the Germans have finally come to their senses and started copying British aircraft design. And who can blame them? Well, it's got to stop here and now, or before you know it, you'll have Rudolf Hess changing his name to Roger, and Berlin will be full of bus lanes. No, sir, I say no. There we go, it's destroyed. Yes, it went down very quickly. It went everywhere very quickly. And now we have a proper German aircraft, and he's coming head on. Yaha! And pull up. Yeah, this thing doesn't pull up well. If we were any lower, we need sleigh bells on this thing. Yes, now instead of pursuing him, we're going to retreat, I mean, advance as a pathfinder over here, where there aren't any fighters. Yes, bravely, you understand? Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. We better think fast. That's us knackered then. Right, I've got it. A textbook RAF, sharp right-hand yank of the stick. Yeah, to throw the watchful Hun right off the scent. Yeah, you see? They're thrown. They're thrown. Oh god. And a counter-attack. Yeah. Aha, we've got him here. Here we go. Fire the guns! Blast! Oh god, and now there's one behind us. They're coming after us from all directions. You know, I think blasting people to death is just the Teutonic way of having fun, the barbaric, bloodthirsty swines. Yeah, the strange thing is, they make such bloody good hatchbacks. Right, there's a 109 ahead. I reckon we can get a win out of this one. Fire! Yes, we got him. Oh, this is fine, don't worry. I'm a dab hand with a hammer. I'll buff that out, don't worry. Oh, God. You know what I think? I think there are far better ways to sink adult seamen. Forget the wyvern. What you want is the all-time #1, the fairy swordfish. Granted, it's not quite as quick, but that only gives you more time to aim your torpedo precisely to guarantee that first-time strike. Yes. Also, because of its stationary top speed, German gunnery crews will almost never hit your aircraft. And, unlike the wyvern, the swordfish features a lethal back gunner, easily able to see off any number of threats with his Vickers K machine gun. And, in case that doesn't work, the swordfish is also vastly more maneuverable than the wyvern, and so can skip, hop, and weave through danger like a Morris dancer in a minefield. So there you go. If you're wanting to sink something that looks remotely German, don't buy the best, settle for the rest. The fairy swordfish. It's great! Probably. Anyway, I sincerely hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please especially like via your brand new fairy swordfish. Special thanks go to my Patreon pledgers, in particular a pledger by the name of Axel, so thank you very much, Axel. And before we go, if you head over to my Twitter page, I'm giving away an entire Westland Wyvern premium pack. Oh yes! Though, after this particular video, I'm not sure anyone's going to bother claiming it. Yes. Anyway, cheerio!